go. Grandpa's gonna back up the boat.
Do you mean here still?
Well, either way, I just need to get to the bow and back and forth if you want to find a spot back there or anywhere.
It's good.
It's okay.
How's everything looking, Captain?
Good.
All right, we're
Can't believe it. We're finally on the boat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There you go.
Let's put Sloppy safely in the bag.
Dad, you got another boat behind you.
I know what. I've been watching them. But thanks for being observant. Thank you. Well, we're going to go the opposite way of them. I'm going to go down and check out something.
You want a snack?
Got your snack?
Yeah, we got a canoeist coming up the river. This thing, by the way, you can't climb on it or step on it, but you can put your feet on it to rest.
Oh, okay.
But you can climb on this bar. That bar
Oh,
is
when you
supported,
use
but
it.
this one's not built strong enough to.
Hold on one second. What's that?
We're going to go up back on some backwaters and then we'll probably anchor just to have dinner. Did you get your permit in advance or did you have it?
I got it in advance because it looked like the shop was going to be closed here, like for hours, but
Yeah.
we drove past and it was open. So, but,
I think
yeah,
on
we
the
just had it
on the
built.
weekend it's open. It's just
Well, that's what they said. They said their hours were like till 3:30. So I was like, well,
Oh,
we can't
okay.
count on it, knowing we were
You
gonna
see
get
that
in at
kind of
4.
log on the right there?
yeah. Thank you.
Making sure.
Yeah, I've been in and out here a couple times. So.
Little baby floating thing.
Oh, that's not anything.
Oh, I thought that was like, more significant.
Well, I've ran it up on a log
Really?
yesterday.
This is cool.
Yeah.
I kind of go in here and
Well, the main river is out, main channel is right out there. But we're going to take a right, and then we're just going to cross the channel and kind of go up to a place where I stayed the first night.
has it been fun?
It's kind of unique, and yeah, it's been quiet except for today. I mean, the park is just nuts. When I was here the other day, I mean, there wasn't hardly a car in the lot. I think maybe 2 fishing boats, 3, no traffic at all. Today it's just a bee's nest. And I kind of figured it would. The closer you get to the end of the month, it's going to get busy. So I came at a good time though.
He's just sitting at the table. We brought some snacks for him. Okay, so yeah, that must be out to the main area then.
Yeah, this is the main channel. And we're going to just take a zigzag and go across. You can see right here is what I'm going to do right here. We're here, I'm going to go through here and then up in here.
Oh.
That's what I did the first night, so.
Hey, Remy, if you look out the window, there's canoers.
It's even more out tonight than there was. I saw a couple of canoeists this morning, but there's a slew of them coming there now. So if you're launching,
That's pretty fun. There's like a dad with 2 daughters over there, and he's like fishing, and the girls are in swimsuits.
water temperature though is right here. 62 degrees about.
Oh.
A little bit cool, but you could dump in or maybe where
Well, I
that's.
told Remy around his swimsuit, and I was like, I don't know if you're gonna want to go in, Remy.
I might. Can he swim?
Not yet, but getting close. He's been doing less in the past year, but they ramp up. He's only 3.
So you got to get pretty close to this
I see.
point. You can see here that in order to stay in the deep water.
This is fun.
You can see, there's still floodwaters, just although it's below flood.
Yeah, I was gonna
there's
say
still
it
quite a
didn't
bit
seem
of
that high.
there's still quite a bit of water. So that whole thing is shallow there. Right here. See this? Where they're at is right up in here probably. That's all underwater. This is another channel of the river too. It's alternate channel. It's like a big island there. So this is
Beautiful day.
yeah, it is. Very nice day for you guys to come out. So I was really pleased.
Yeah, it would have been kind of a bummer if it was
Yeah.
raining.
Yeah, or just cloudy or something.
Yeah.
It's nice to
Or
have
really cold.
Now we're going up in here,
Okay.
right up in this channel there. So it's really shallow in here. Gets into 5, 6 feet
Yeah.
eventually. So, but we just chuck along slow and there's no hurry. If you want to set up here, you can. I don't know if there's room for
Yeah.
both of us,
No,
but you
I-
can set
I
up
don't
there.
mind. Okay, so I step up on this.
Yep,
though.
on the back.
Tell me if I'm in your way.
Oh, you can steer if you want.
Okay. Is it sensitive or how does it go?
No, not really. we're gonna head in there. So kind of, you can see right there is where the opening is.
So narrow.
When we get closer, I'll probably take over, but there's, because there's some trees there, but you can bring it around, go ahead and steer it over to the
Okay, so that's
head.
super sensitive.
Just kind of watch the bow, and when it reacts, then you know you're giving it enough, and then kind of counter a little bit. You kind of have to stop the turn, otherwise it'll keep going.
Yeah, it's really pretty around in here. So where are you going the next couple days then?
Well, I'm thinking of going all the way up to Taylor's Falls just to see that country. I haven't really settled on that yet. Kind of have to think about that. You can see that tree. Just kind of go between the end of the tree and the shore on this side.
I'm not tall enough.
Yeah, well, you can look underneath a little bit.
Oh yeah, okay.
And I'll slow it down a little bit too, and we'll
Okay.
just kind of piddle in here.
Probably need to hang in a little bit, huh?
You're doing pretty good. Just head right in there about where you're at. And
Okay.
kind of favor just right of middle, but not a great deal.
Okay, no, not wrong direction here.
The wind might gust and blow you around a little bit, so be ready for that too. So
Okay. Yeah, I'm feeling.
you see the tree there?
I feel like I got it going.
Yeah, you're doing good. Whoop, just make sure you don't put any weight on that right foot.
Oh yeah.
You're doing good. And then check the depth now and then, 6.6 at the top.
What's the shallowest? that
We'll
you
see
go?
5. We'll see 5, probably even 4.5 at some point. But we're going to explore a little farther than I went last time too, just to see how far we can go up in here. Water's a little more stale because of you don't have a current in here, so you're doing fine. You got 6.5 feet, so you're doing good.
Yeah, the wind kind of pushes.
The wind's mostly behind us, so it shouldn't affect you too much. But coming upwind, I noticed it was blowing me around quite a bit. So wind is kind of southwest. But this is good. We're still showing 7 feet. And we'll just piddle down in through this channel. And once we're past the tree, just kind of hang to the middle. And the map isn't exactly accurate, so I go by what the water looks like. So here's a couple of ducks, mallards.
I can hear.
Scared those up. Saw one bald eagle today.
During the colder months, we've got a couple that's up. In the
Not sure
trees.
what that
That's
is,
close.
but there's a boat there. Maybe it's to help pull the boat in. I don't know.
Yeah.
I was way back in here.
Oh, I bet it was the water was.
Oh, that's true. It could be. There's a little bit of a floater there.
look at that.
Blue
Yeah.
heron. Yeah. Just hug a little bit to the right from that floater there on the left. See that?
Oh yeah.
So just steer a little bit more to the right. What is there? A houseboat up in there? A fishing boat. You're doing fine. Just hold your
Can
course.
You see can you
Yep.
see it? Oh.
Well, not anymore, but you were doing okay, so I think you're fine. 9.6 feet.
Hey, bud. You want to come help mommy steer? Probably can't see anything though, huh? A little too short.
Yeah, they pulled in to do something on shore there. I don't know what they're
What do
doing.
you think, buddy? Pretty cool, huh?
What do you think, Remy? Think you're ready to go sailing? Whoop, whoop, be careful. Don't break the handles. You better help them there. Get that
Got
out.
it.
Yeah. Oh, there's a couple of boats in there is what it is. I don't know what they're doing. Do you see any people up in the shore? I see the boats, but no people.
Well, I see a dog, I think, down by the beach where they went out.
Well, maybe they're sitting on the boat or something.
Remy, hey, hon, do you want to hand Remy up to me so he can see over the top of the boat?
Or he can set up in the bow too. There's the fire ring. He can set on the fire ring. That's safe. It's covered. It's right on the bow. It's just something to set on when you're up there. Oh yeah, they are. There they
They're
are.
there, coming down. Maybe they went up hiking
Hey,
or something.
those things look, what was that thing? I'm going.
Remy, we're going to pass by some people up here on the
No way.
beach. And some puppies, it looks like.
Hey, can you
What? Oh,
Oh, the collapse on you.
here, do you want to hand him up to me?
Here, buddy.
Looks like they're
No, so that's
Coming
our depth
back up.
sounder. That tells us how deep the water is. That's what it looks like underneath the boat. Make sure that we don't run into anything. But Grandpa's got us steering. See, this is the wheel that he steers.
I came up in here and stayed the other night, so that's where I'm heading. I was anchored right in here, just beyond where these boats are.
Do you want to go in the front with me, buddy? Do you want to? Okay, let's go.
Mommy wants to see what it's like up
Come
there.
on, Daddy.
Okay, I'll be right behind you guys. So this is camera 1, and where's camera 2? Oh,
That camera there, I was gonna put another camera up, but I just didn't get around to it.
in this one?
No, I usually put my phone in there so I can see what, because I put it on the boom. I don't know if you see that 2x2 right there, that's a boom. So I put a camera on the end of that. But there was just too much traffic around there, so I didn't get around to putting it up. We'll maybe put it up for going in.
Oh yeah, I kind of forgot about that. I thought I remembered in some of your later videos that you had like a little down.
Well, this is the first time.
Is this the first
Yeah,
time?
first test of it.
Maybe I was thinking of.
Well, yeah, there might have been some drone shots, but this is the first time I've used a boom. It's kind of an experiment for this year.
It'd be kind of cool. Cool view.
Yeah, this is where some people came down. They came down here the other night when I was here, which surprised me. No, I think there's a private. I think it's private, and it could be the people owned it, but I suspect those are just people that are taking advantage of it. Because here's where I anchored right there, in that spot right there. Howdy.
Woof.
Don't.
Cute doggy.
Yeah, there's a fisherman up here. Well, we'll try it, but I don't know how far I can go up here. Here's where I anchored. I was hoping we could do a cookout here, but it just, I wasn't expecting the crowd. Man, it really makes a difference on the weekend. It's still fun to get out. It's a nice sunny day, which is helpful.
It's perfect. Yeah, just yesterday. It was just a tad on the chilly side.
We'll see how far we can go up this channel.
Sneak alongside those guys.
Well, we're gonna have to, because he's off to the side there a little bit, so I think we'll be okay.
Yeah, I should have brought one of the little collapsible rods with us.
6.7.
I can't remember if I have an up to date. I suppose for the river, do you have to have like, forget about fishing license, like just Minnesota or Wisconsin license is fine?
I think if you're on the border waters, you can have either one.
And that was, my dad's lake was always, Minnesota, South Dakota border lake, so.
Is that where those cabins are right there? You guys dock there?
We were wondering about that too. We don't know. He's asking if those are
I don't think so.
private property.
I think it's private.
No,
No.
that's not us. No. Yeah, you too. Good luck.
Yeah, but
Oh, hey, buddy.
Let me get off.
You want to get up here?
This is first and then
Oh, okay. Can get you? Sure. I gotta move my keys. Okay, here, can I sneak by you?
I'm trying to climb up.
All right, here, give me
Yeah.
your hands.
there's a lot of things there. Be careful. Yeah.
Well, is that water?
Yeah, that's the bottom of the river there.
No, it's the water.
Well, this is the water up here. This is the grass and the dirt, the sand underneath the water.
7.9, so we're still reasonably deep. As long as it's over 3.5 or so, we're okay.
Yeah.
The main thing is surprises, a log that's right underneath the surface, so you
Right.
can't see it.
Yeah.
That happened to me yesterday. I ran it up on a log.
Oh, really?
It was up there cattywampus
Oh,
like
boy.
that. I mean, I was way up on it. No, I didn't. It just, fortunately the wind and the current were with me and it pushed me right off. So
Yeah.
if I'd have been coming the other way, it might have been a problem.
Yeah. Yeah, I suppose.
Now the question is, there's one here, there's one there. So we'll check that out. We'll see
Get down.
what that looks like.
There. Put your feet down.
Should be coming right up on it, right there, I think. It looks like it's blocked. Yeah, that's blocked. Trees down there.
Oh, that's usually open. The
Yeah.
little tiny one.
Yeah, there's a passage right there, but it's blocked. So we'll see if the next one is blocked. There's another one up here, so maybe the other one it looks narrower and more likely to be blocked than this one. If it isn't, we'll just anchor up here and we'll have, there's still quite a bit of floodwater down in here.
Yeah, is it pretty high? Normal?
It actually isn't high according to the charts in terms of flood stage, but obviously there's still
looks
water and everywhere you get. I mean, that's why I said come through the grass there, because it was all muddy in there. Still, it hasn't dried out yet
Oh, yeah.
from the flooded.
Right. Yeah, that's the.
This is not looking encouraging, but we'll take a peek because this looks like that may be plugged right straight ahead of us.
Oh, yeah.
So we may not even be able to get up there, but we'll see. There may be more room there than I think. I just mentioned to her that this is not a, can't step on it, but you can step on this. So,
okay.
so if you need to get up, that's what I do. A lot of times if I need to see, I just stand up on that one behind me.
Ooh. Yeah. I don't know.
Looks sketchy.
Looks a little sketch. Gotta get a look at the...
If it was a smaller boat, it's all the way across, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean, it's not thick all the way across. There's definitely...
Yeah, there's a tree right across all the way there.
It's like one tree thick is all...
Yeah, so we'll just find a spot here and drop the anchor. I think that's in neutral. So we'll go ahead and put the anchor down and let it stop here in a bit. I need to have room up there. I'm going to put the anchor down. Let me get by you first. Actually, you might be okay there.
Dad, you seem to be moving.
Put it in neutral, please. There we go. Thank you.
Yeah. I was like...
Yeah, I thought it seemed like it was going too fast too. But I thought I had it in neutral. Must have just had it a little bit out.
It's been a little while since I've actually throttled the boat.
Well, I don't think it'll swing. Shouldn't swing in too close to the shore there, I don't think so. Anyway, this camera's on, so just so you know that. But I have the mics, so. And you don't have to have your life jackets on here if you don't want to.
Yeah, but
Well, he does.
I want
For good
his
example.
on, so
Yeah, he does.
I'm gonna
But,
leave mine on just to
oh,
yeah.
set the standard.
set the standard.
Okay. I'm hoping that doesn't go too close to that tree, but
Hey, you're sitting over here.
Oh, I'm
I
sorry.
was trying to get it in the center, but no matter how much you try, you never get it quite in the center. But the wind was southwest, so that should blow us around a little bit. All right, do you guys want appetizer first, or do you want to just go right into the main course? We'll just do some wine and cheese, and how's that?
Like maybe incorporate a meat supper.
I don't know where
That's pretty close, though.
well, where are they gonna go? They gotta go.
Yeah, right. They're
We're
gonna
about
come
to
in.
find it.
That guy looks scary.
Well, maybe they'll go beyond it. If they do, then that'll tells us more about it.
Ronnie, are you a peanuts or a cashew guy?
I'll give you some advance.
Oh,
Oh,
Did he go through?
I think they plowed their way through.
Yeah, well, that's okay.
Checking it out up here.
But it won't take long for the boys to catch on.
If you want to grab a plate here.
where do you want to eat it? Do you want to come up and eat with mommy, or do you want to eat it?
Yes, I do. Want to train Remy?
I want
can
to
you-
train.
Sure.
Me too. Can you?
Absolutely.
Can you whip that thing out?
Yeah.
I feel like
Yeah, no, I'll do that.
it.
Mhm.
But
Well, it has the post, so you can do like on a pile, or you have a cleat.
to that.
No, I still have it. It was a great training tool for you guys.
Yeah, it was. Because he's pretty into like ropes and stuff, and I could see him.
No, ropes, no matter what you do, ropes, having some knowledge of good knots is never hurts.
Oh, it's practical across life.
Something small, compact that doesn't take up much space.
Right. Yeah.
And this is really tight, but you already have one, so it doesn't matter.
Right.
But anyway, this one has worked out really good because
That's for bathing.
no, I have the old shower that we had for our camping trip
Oh, okay.
out west. No, this is for boiling water to wash dishes.
Oh, gotcha. Yeah,
or not boiling, just heating up.
Yeah, right.
I don't use lake water to wash in.
Yeah.
I use it to rinse the dishes, but I wash in fresh water. Or I shouldn't say fresh water, but clean water that I don't have to worry about bugs. So that's kind of what that is.
Yeah, this is really fun. I love. Have you looked at some of the? I mean, you've got the pain in the butt. We could always pick you up though. Down by where we camped last Memorial Day weekend in Winona.
Mm-hmm.
That's some of the just beautiful, huge bluffs over there, and
Oh yeah.
there's a lot of like very intricate. It seems like I mean, similar to down here, but I suppose there's more maybe traffic.
Well, there's the bigger that once you get on the Mississippi, there's more traffic. But there's those. That's why I was going to go up to Taylor's Falls, because there's the same kind of cliffs up there.
Oh yeah, that does.
And that's why I was going to go up there tomorrow, just to go up, make a run up, and then a run back, basically. But I haven't decided on that. I may wait and save that for another trip. We'll see.
Cool. This whole area.
How about you, Remy? Do you want some cheese and a cracker? Yeah, take a cracker. Take a cracker.
I want a cracker too. Okay, I'm good.
All right. We're done to dinner now.
Shanty boats like that with like a little bump out.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Oh
Bump
yeah.
it out.
Oh, they do. There's boats that. Yep.
That have a bump out.
Yep.
Oh, that's so funny. I would have never guessed.
And I put the boom out. You can see it out here on the side.
Oh yeah, there you go.
You can see the picture of what it's seeing right here on my
Where's
phone.
mommy?
Ah,
Where's
You can see
mommy?
right.
Bobby's in the bathroom real quick.
You can see right up here what
yeah.
the boom sees.
How does one get out?
It's looking forward over the top of the boat.
Yeah, nice. Love it.
Hey,
Remy.
can you open that for me?
Oh, hey, you locked in?
Oh, I'm sorry. I forgot I locked it. Didn't mean to do that. All set. All ready to pull the anchor when you're ready.
Right, here, can you put on your pants? And I'll help you on the potty.
All right. We had the family event, and now we're trying to get home. I suppose as soon as he saw you using that, he had to use it.
Like, I mean, just for the record, it's not like a lot. We're just all peeing.
No, it doesn't matter. I'm only out 5 days. It won't do anything. Right now, though, I can't get up to the bow to pull the anchor. So
There should be. Can we sit in the chair?
you can, but it kept getting in the way, I thought, so I put it away.
I know. Well,
No.
TBD, but.
All right.
Is there more wine?
Help yourself. Red's on the table there.
Ships ahoy.
Whoa, there was a mosquito there.
I need to get in there.
Oh, Grandpa's got to get in. Give him space. Okay. All right, Remy, come sit with me while we move, okay?
Hey, what?
Come sit on my lap. Here.
I'm holding my.
You're gonna go with Dad? Oh, you want your son? It's pretty.
Here, as you
big,
can
Dad.
see, what I've got the boom out.
Oh yeah.
And this is what you can see on that camera.
Oh yeah. Cool. All right, sit with me, bud. Here, come here. Oh, you wanna? Okay, I just don't want you to fall.
Pretty difficult to fall off the back of the boat. Front, you could, but
Yeah.
there's too many lines and stuff on the back.
Right. That is helpful. But oh, you want your water bottle?
Anyway, trucking along here.
1, 2, 3. Oh, I got your belt. have to take Remy out in the kayak.
Well, actually, I was going to offer both of Nate and Remy to go out, but
Yeah.
there just wasn't enough time. If we'd have met,
know.
early in the afternoon, yes, we could have done that.
Yeah. That's hard. And next year he won't be napping anymore, and we'll have a lot more flexibility.
But, yeah, you just need about half a day to do some of those things,
Yeah. I got you, sweetie.
I think that was his choice to knock it down.
Oh,
It's
no,
Dave.
no knocking it down.
Nice little calm spot out here, though.
It smells
Yeah,
so
well,
good.
that's why I anchored. I may come back here tonight to anchor.
Little water picnic.
Yeah,
Okay, go
it's
ring the
pretty
bell
wet
once,
up in
but just
there. Yeah.
Give Grandpa lots
Yeah.
of space. Okay?
I
'Cause he's
I did
working.
go into 2 different campsites, but they were pretty muddy.
Go ring the
Were
bell.
they?
You could get
Pretty-
around, but
pretty
it just.
spongy?
I decided no, they were just hard mud. So
Ring
your
it,
feet
then.
get dirty and
Go ding, ding,
But you
ding.
sleep in here anyway. You don't have a tent or anything, do you?
no, I stay on board.
No, you do it. You want to do it, you would.
So mostly it's for fire if I want to make a fire. But last night was a good place, but
You want me to ring the bell?
I just decided not to do it. And here, see, you got to get it down to see like that.
There you
There
go.
you go.
Whip it.
Yeah, and it's like over.
I didn't want to
we're
send any
coming.
wrong signals to anybody.
Well,
Maybe paying attention to our signals out here.
it's
Or is that the dinner
it's
bell?
mostly a dinner bell, or it's for what should I say?
They have a bell that the kids ring for lunch.
Oh,
Oh, did they?
this is mostly for ambiance. It has nothing to do with
Yeah.
function.
Yeah,
It's very,
decorative.
very cute.
All right, Rem, that's enough, bud.
It was something I had in a drawer, and I thought,
That's good.
if I'm ever going to put it on a boat, I better do it now.
Yeah,
So,
exactly right.
It's just an algae. I
Yeah,
did
who
it.
did this to you?
It was a little hurt. It was Mommy did it to herself.
yeah, the reflection, the green of the reflection off the water is always
Oh yeah.
great this time of the day.
I know. Yeah, it's just kind of like a blurry little reflection
Yeah,
of
do you see
everything.
what Mommy's doing? Like
Here's
this?
another shot of
It's
what
like
the
an oil
boat's,
painting.
That helps.
boat's seeing. So
We're
Yeah.
gonna turn around this corner and then we'll
it's looking at the kind of at an angle off the
Okay.
bow. So
Oh yeah, what's going on?
there
Hey,
you
what
go.
is this?
That's
What's those
just
stripes?
That just says it's overexposed.
Oh, I see. Okay. I was like, that is crazy.
Yeah, it's
Like-
it's just telling you that
want
area
us to
is
know the front
overexposed from the
But it's-
sun.
You're looking for
Sun
your
shining
glasses?
against the
But
side.
it's not like recording that area or anything.
Yeah, it's recording it. It's just telling you it's going to be too bright.
Oh, okay.
You can control that a little bit in your post production.
Okay, yeah.
There's a better shot. See where the light is right. So,
Oh, yeah.
but I just
Interesting.
created that this year, so that's a new.
That app goes with like the camera actually then?
Well, it'll actually connect with both my cameras. Right now, it's a different one out on the end of the boom, but
Oh, okay. It's like a
that
pretty-
one I control because I can control this with the gimbal. I can control what the angle is here,
Yeah.
so I can actually move that camera off to the side more
Oh, yeah.
if I want. So I can. It's remote control.
Oh, right. It is. Yeah, it's the little mini gimbal.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, that one I bought last year, and
And
it's
they
really
rest on
been
your nose.
late in the year I bought it, and it was really
And that helps.
helped. Does a lot better picture plus better sound
Yeah.
because it has a remote mic. That has a remote mic, and this one has a remote mic.
They all Bluetooth or something?
Yeah, they're all Bluetooth. It's much work just to do the camera work as it is anything else.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. The problem is that sometimes you get so wound around the axle on cameras that you forget about the boating
Yeah,
stuff,
you can't do that.
and you do something you shouldn't be doing.
Right. You know? Oh yeah, speaking of Bluetooth,
Oh.
but do you ever need a brake control for like your trailer for the boat?
Well, I don't have electric brakes, so
oh yeah,
it
your
doesn't
trailer
really
doesn't
apply.
have it. Okay.
Mine are surge
So bright.
brakes.
And
But
it's
Yeah,
nice to
yeah.
have
electric
something
brakes are
over
better, so you've got better brakes than I do.
Your
Okay, that
load
was
is
good.
obviously
That was
pretty
good.
heavy, so
It is, although what is your trailer?
It's like, what is the total weight again? I forget.
3,700.
37.
Yeah, see, this is about another 1,000, but
Oh, okay. Yeah.
this is 4,600 or so.
Is that the same people?
Yeah, it looks like it.
Yeah, the people that drove by our boat earlier.
Hope they're not as much a hurry as they were before. They caught up with us, trying to get you to see the sights and sounds here. So.
It, you know, like.
No, it's
nice.
super nice and relaxing out
You'd
here.
want them to understand that.
Yeah, well, this is where I first came when I came out, and I really liked it. So I thought this would be a good spot to bring you guys.
All you gotta do is just put a little rod holder out the side and just troll along as you're going real slow and enjoying things, and you know,
Yeah.
I think they're
just
gonna
taking a
laugh
fish
us.
every once in a while. Okay. Oh yeah. Do you want to room to the side of us or anything? Or
If he wants to pass, he's going to have
He
to
can
do what he
figure
has
it
to
out.
do. I'm not going to speed up.
I'm
for
sure
him.
he will.
He can wait until we're out in the big
Yeah.
water here. So
You wanna wave? Say hi.
I doubt he will.
doesn't sound like it. Big
Hi
hurry.
again.
Oh, it's with the puppy. Remy, look at the doggy.
Oh, can you put
I think
that back
those
in the
actually
box?
that's a different group. That
That's
was
for Grandpa.
that was the group that was sitting by the. Oh wait, no, they were sitting on the corner back there by the cabin.
Yeah, but they're the
Yeah,
ones
but they're the ones that
also-
went by us
Same
too.
ones?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
They're the same ones every time.
Oh, I didn't know it was the same people.
Hey, Remy.
He really likes the ropes,
Oh,
Grandpa.
watch out. That's a step. Yep, yep.
Well,
You can't walk
hopefully he
backwards on
doesn't
a
hurt
boat, buddy.
himself.
Or really, probably anywhere is not a good idea.
Anywhere, but
I wanna go up front. Remy, do you wanna come with me?
Oh, yes. Come on, Daddy.
No,
it's like
just
everybody.
he wants the whole group to be with him.
Come
Yeah.
on, Daddy.
Yeah, he does. Okay, I'll be up there. You guys go first, and I'm gonna see how it is. He's so
Here, you
funny.
can steer the boat if you want.
Well,
wanna come up?
Sure. All right.
Yeah, just kind of follow where he went.
Yeah, I could do that.
Yeah.
There's whatchamacallit,
Yeah,
no trouble out here then.
no, you'll see pretty much, what it,
Pretty open
where
out
you're
here.
going. Yeah. Yeah, it's shallow. If you watch your depth there, you should see about six
Yeah.
6 feet or
If
more.
anything,
And in his path, if you just follow his path, he knows where he's going. So, yeah.
I could see doing this for a while.
Yeah. Well, several days it kind of grows on you.
Yeah, definitely.
Whoops, I got my windshield. I forgot, didn't bring it along. So, well, it covers. The windshield goes all the way across. So if you're in the rain or something, you can. It doesn't
But
affect you.
It
But
has a tint to it though.
no, it's clear.
Oh, okay.
Fastens to these.
Then it's so. It's the best when there's just like a little space for like every little thing, and it's like so satisfying sometimes. Gotta love that.
Yeah.
Little dial, little connection, little secure thing. Everything has its place.
Yeah, well, this will be my third season, so I'm starting to figure out what works and what doesn't. Figured as long as you're driving, I'll drink some wine.
Enjoy yourself.
Now, when you get down here, let's
Oh,
see,
yeah.
we're off the
Yeah, I
map
kind of
here.
bumped it a little.
Follow that. Keep the red. That's the
Oh,
boat.
in
Keep
the
it right in
clear
that
area.
yellow track and follow this curve.
Oh, yellow track. Okay.
Keep right on the track.
Does it spin around for you?
Yep. No, well,
Oh,
it
there you
will,
go.
but
Oh yeah.
if that's easier for you to follow, that's okay. Whoops,
a little
sorry.
Oh, that's alright. I
It's,
think if you hit it twice, there you
Yeah.
go. Okay. Yeah, that's kind of the easy
yeah,
path.
yeah, you just need to.
Yeah.
I was just trying to get it so you get the whole curve there, but try to keep it right on that track
Okay.
because that's safe depth. You know that
Yeah.
works. So it'll require a pretty dramatic turn around this point right here. You'll have to stay pretty close, but your depth should stay at least 6 feet. All grass. Yeah, pretty much the whole river's like that. A lot of grass on the bottom. Yeah, a little more left.
Yeah, should I dart back a little sharper towards
Yeah, bring her right back on that track, and then you'll be safe. But it's going to be a S curve through this, right around that corner right there when we get to that point.
Okay.
That's probably sharp enough. I would start coming back because it'll overshoot otherwise.
Yeah.
You keep hitting that.
Yeah, it's hard to tell how far.
Do you want to get up there?
You gonna get up here, buddy?
Here, come here.
Here, go with Grandpa real quick.
You want-
Oh, you gonna ring the bell?
All right. Be careful. You're going to hit with that knob.
Watch out. Sorry.
All right. This is not the time. We're going through narrow channels here right now. Come on out, Remy.
Yeah.
We gotta be.
gotta find Mommy
We're
real
tight
quick.
quarters here, so we gotta make sure we're on track.
Right
Hey, Rammer.
Okay,
Yeah,
that
listen to
works.
Daddy, okay?
Yeah.
Come on, let's go. Oh,
Yeah.
it's okay.
Come to boating with a 3-year-old.
Yeah. Yeah, I can.
It's a little track. Okay.
How we doing?
Yeah, we're
Good.
following pretty tight now.
This is the tight turn. It'll come pretty close to the trees. It might seem to you like it's too close, but that's where you need to be. So
Actually, it looks like you're. No, it looks like you're coming right over here. Yeah, I'm too far already.
not too far. You're close. You're close to the track.
Yeah,
This is a shallow point here. See, so
Yeah.
that comes out. That's actually this island right here. See this island?
Oh, yeah,
It's
yeah.
underwater.
Oh, I see.
So you gotta. We're going around that.
Oh, that's an island. Like trees
No,
over
I'm talking
there.
about the grass.
Oh, okay, my bad.
That's this island right here.
Yeah.
That's why we got to be so tight to these trees here.
It takes a little bit to kind of like get.
Normally I wouldn't even come through here, but because it's extra deep right now, the water,
Yeah.
I figured it was safe to come through here.
Yeah, over here.
Yeah, it seems like you're really close, but it just has to be. Now I would start coming around a little bit because it's going to come around fast on you.
Oh, and then you loop around that. I
Yep.
see.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
But you got to keep hitting that.
I know. I'm just gonna I gotta just keep. Yeah, you don't get the luxury of. Oh, it's really whipping now.
Yeah, well, it's a sharp turn there, so see, we're coming right off the end of that point now where that island is underwater. This is part of the main channel that we're in, right? Be careful now going down the steps, don't fall. Again, just follow the track all the way in. You're good to go. Because we didn't do any bumps on the way out, so we're good.
I guess
We're going against some current now, so you can bump that throttle up just a bit if you want. Whoops, you're going back on the island. Be careful. Throttle up here.
Yeah.
Fortunately, we didn't hit it, so. Well, you can have heads up or you can have north up. I always leave. Well, that's always your course. That's always been there. Yeah, you always have a
But
course.
it's not north up though either.
No, right now it's heads up.
Yeah.
But I prefer not to use heads up because that gets you screwed up with the compass. But, you know, some people prefer that. Nothing wrong with it. As long as it works.
Just gotta-
Now I would rack the throttle off a little bit. Just idle your way in, you know.
Do you have a miles per hour somewhere?
Yeah, right there.
Oh, there we go.
We were just coming up current there, you know, and we were slowing down to less than a knot and a half
Oh, okay. Yeah.
because of the current. So
Right.
so give it a little gas. Now we'll be going with the current, so just the opposite. We don't need much speed. We're going with the current now.
Oh, you don't want to give it more gas?
No, just idle it in. 2.5, 3 knots, that's enough. Or miles per hour.
Yeah, what does knots translate to?
1.15. I should say just the opposite. 0.85 for knots.
Or is...
One knot is 1.15
Oh,
miles
okay.
per hour.
Oh, okay.
1.15 miles per hour is 1 knot. So it's just a little slower, but I've switched over to statute miles because land-based maps are all based on statute miles. So if you're out on the big waters like Superior and stuff like that, then you use nautical miles. Center channel is really all you need to do here. I would ignore the track. I would just stay on the center of the track or center of the channel. Yeah, you're pretty safe through here now with when it's the water's down another 2 feet. Then there's a few shallow areas in here. I think I hit one when I first came out here when I did the first test run about 2 years ago. But the water's way higher now, so it's at least up 2 feet from what I was when I came out the first test run. That was in 2021. Put my glasses away. I don't need that. Yeah, it is. Perfect day. I don't know if I want to leave that camera on or not going in there. Well, I think there's no obstructions, so I think I'll leave it up. The big thing I worry about is coming too close to branches of trees.
Oh, the boom one.
Just strip that camera right off there.
Yeah. I know you can.
Or worse yet, break the whole rig here and tear it off, which I don't want to have happen. Here, let me slip by in here, and then
go for it.
You can finish up your wine as we go in here.
Sure.
Well, there was a spot down here in this channel that I thought about staying at.
Yeah, a little campsite?
No, just I was thinking of going in here into this little bay here.
Just exploring and...
Just to find a spot for the night without having to truck all the way back up there.
Yeah. So do you sometimes just anchor like in the middle of something?
Oh yeah, well that's what I did the first night.
Oh.
Same thing we did today.
Yeah, if it's just like pretty calm, like
I'll anchor.
Covered area.
Anchoring is actually safer than most everything else you do. But
yeah, that's probably a good point.
I just
like there's nothing to bump into.
Yeah. But then you can't get off either, so there's downsides.
Oh yeah.
So
you don't want to get off.
Sometimes it's nice to get off to take some pictures and make a fire, campfire, things
get
like
off
that.
when you wake up or something.
Yeah. But no, the first night out, that was all I did, is anchored, and just like we did today.
Yeah.
It's almost the same spot right on that.
Yeah.
Except it was the first corner instead of the second one. I'll pull into the same spot that we were in there, so.
Oh yeah, are we coming up?
And I won't even bother tying up. I'll just.
Oh yeah, that's the spot.
Yeah, that's where we're going.
Oh yeah. Oh, the P is the parking spot.
Yeah. Where we were, you can see the track. So.
All right, 1 second. Check on the crew.
I'm going to take you in where the kayaks are. You got everything here.
What are you trying to do?
Oh, I'm just checking to make sure it's stable before I leave the helm here. Anything you forgot? Or I don't know how my camera case got up here, but how about a high five for Grandpa? How about a high five for Grandpa?
Okay.
Yeah, there we go.
1, 2, 3.
Yay!
Thanks, Dad. That was so fun.
Yeah.
It was great.
I'm glad you were able to come.
Yeah, I wish we could stay longer because it's really lovely.
Yeah.
Well, another time as it gets older, we can go longer.
Yeah.
Spend the whole afternoon. Yeah.
You got it?
Yep, I think you got.
So where are you headed tonight then?
I think I'm just going to go around the corner and find an anchorage.
Okay.
Not going to go far.
Okay. How many more days?
Couple days. Yeah, I'll let you know when I get back in.
For sure. Yeah, definitely let us know. And yeah, thank you so much. This was just absolutely like a lovely. It was really fun.
Good. Well, that was the idea.
Yeah.
I wanted you guys to have a good time. So.
Yeah, it was great. I wish we could stay longer for sure.
All right. See you later. Love you too. See you, Remy. Bye. All right. Okay, folks, good evening. I'm sitting here getting close to dark. Sun is set, and I'm absolutely worn out from this day. It started not overly early. Can't remember, around 5 o'clock maybe. And then I went kayaking this morning and then came down the river about 7 miles to pick up the kids this afternoon. My daughter, her husband, and my grandson. Then I took them out for a couple of hours and we did a cookout up on the river. We just anchored and cooked some brats. It was a little slow on the uptake there to get that heron. Heron landed, but perfect shot of a heron, and unfortunately I was talking to you. So I got a few shots, but I missed the best shot. Couldn't get the camera up quick enough. That sometimes happens. Anyway, where was I? We did a cookout, had a good time, and the kids really enjoyed it. But being out in the sun all day, active all day, and then hosting them for both happy hour and dinner, it just took it out of me. And now it's almost dark, and I just went a short stretch down the channel here. I didn't want to go very far because I was too tired to do anything. I'm sitting here, and that's when the heron landed, and really close too. So unfortunately, didn't get the best shots, but we'll see. I'll check the camera and see what I got, but I might have gotten one couple shots here. I got a bald eagle earlier today. That one was pretty good, it looks like. So I got a few shots, but I could have done better if I'd have been a little quicker on the gun there. Anyway, I'm in this little tiny cove, flooding all around me. It's just very quiet, serene, I guess is the word. So I'll sleep really good tonight. My shoulders will probably hurt tomorrow because of the kayaking. I'm not used to doing that kind of kayaking. Trying all kinds of new film things today with both the kayak and with the boat. You can see behind me there the kind of the scope of the cove here. It's just very quiet, and I was tempted to jump in the water and go swim because I just felt that I needed that refreshment, but I looked at the temperature and it's still only 61 degrees, and that's just too cold. I could get in, but it would be kind of a miserable swim, I guess, best way to put it. Just too cold. I couldn't, you couldn't stay in long enough to clean up. You just have to be satisfied with the swim, because I guarantee I wouldn't be going in twice. I think the lowest I've gone in is about 62, and that's, well, I shouldn't say that. I think when I was really young, I went in at 55, but boy, oh boy, that's enough to do you in right there. But I was in my 40s, I think, when I did that. I'm just sitting here enjoying the evening and trying to slow down before I get into bed. Fairly satisfied with this particular anchorage. You can see through the trees to the channel. Boats, you can see some boats going by. I saw a fishing boat earlier. For the most part, I'm pretty isolated here. I'm off the main channel, and it's unlikely that anybody will even come in here into this cove. So mosquitoes are starting to come out, so not sure how much longer I can last. I think I saw another mink swimming across the channel when I came in here. Like I said, we saw a bald eagle and earlier, the blue heron, mink. So I'm seeing a few critters. They're certainly not overly abundant. We'll talk to you folks tomorrow.